Jungkook BTS bringing the K-pop sensation to China. A mega concert set to shake the world. Hello ARMY. Imagine a night in China, perhaps in the electric sprawl of Shanghai or the bustling heart of Guangzhou. The evening air is cool, carrying with it the faint scent of street food and spring blossoms. Yet tonight, the city feels different. There's a strange, electric tension in the air, like the whole place is holding its breath. From blocks away, you can already see it, a glowing, moving ocean of purple lightsticks. They sway like tides under the moonlight, pulsing in unison with the crowd's heartbeat. The streets are packed with fans, some wearing BTS merch from head to toe, others draped in handmade banners that flutter in the wind. Every few seconds, the air erupts with the sound of thousands chanting in perfect sync. Jungkook. 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 Even for those who don't know a single K-pop song, the atmosphere is overwhelming. Taxi drivers stop to take photos. Shop owners peek out of their stores to witness the crowd. And in the middle of all of it, one name reigns supreme, Jungkook, the golden magne of BTS, rumored to be preparing the most breathtaking solo concert in the history of K-pop, right here in China. Where it all began, the first spark. This frenzy didn't start overnight. Weeks earlier, an unassuming 15-second video appeared on social media, blurry and grainy like it had been filmed in secret. It showed a tall figure stepping out of a sleek black van, flanked by security in matching earpieces. The figure, dressed in all black, cap pulled low, walked briskly towards the entrance of a massive stadium under renovation. It wasn't much, but for ARMY, it was enough. They zoomed in on the video, frame by frame, comparing the way he walked, the slope of his shoulders, even the curve of his jawline. It didn't take long for the consensus to form, it was Jungkook. The plot thickened when more evidence surfaced. Logistics trucks bearing the logo of a top international event production company were spotted entering the stadium grounds. On the side of one truck, in bold block letters, read a cryptic label, JK Project 2025. Fans didn't need any more clues, something monumental was coming. Not just a concert, a world-class spectacle. Industry whispers began to leak. This wasn't going to be a simple concert, it was being billed as an immersive megashow, one that would push the boundaries of live performance. The stage design alone was a feat of engineering, a massive 360-degree setup with 3 vertical levels and multiple runways extending into the crowd. The main stage would be able to rise, tilt, and transform into different shapes during the show. Giant LED screens, some over 50 feet high, would wrap around the arena, projecting hyper-realistic visuals. Sources claimed that holographic technology would bring mythical creatures to life. A colossal golden dragon might soar above the stadium while Jungkook belts out his opening number. Rain machines would pour water onto the stage for dramatic ballads, while pyrotechnics and laser shows would ignite the night sky during high-energy dance tracks. Every transition, every lighting cue, every beat drop would be meticulously timed, not just to entertain, but to create a sensory experience fans would never forget. The global ripple effect. Once the rumors spread, the world reacted instantly. Travel agencies reported a sudden spike in flight bookings to China. Hotels in the vicinity of the rumored venue began filling up months in advance. Fans weren't just coming from nearby countries like Korea and Japan, they were booking flights from Europe, North America, and South America. Major news outlets like Billboard, Rolling Stone, and CNN ran stories speculating on what this could mean for Jungkook's career. TikTok was flooded with edits, theories, and fan-made, concept trailers for the concert, some garnering millions of views in hours. In ARMY group chats across the globe, the planning had already begun. Fans discussed ticket strategies, shared tips on local transportation, and even coordinated outfit themes so entire sections of the stadium could match in color. Why this could be the biggest moment of Jungkook's career. For Jungkook, this wouldn't just be another performance, it would be a career-defining milestone. It would prove that he could command a stadium of tens of thousands entirely on his own, without the rest of BTS by his side. China is one of the largest entertainment markets in the world, but it's notoriously difficult to break into due to strict regulations and fierce competition. If Jungkook can pull this off successfully, it would not only cement his legacy but also open new doors for the entire K-pop industry. It's also about more than business. A concert of this scale in China would be a cultural bridge, showing that music can transcend borders, languages, and politics. It would be a moment where art unites people from all walks of life. the emotional side, fans' personal stories. Already, the emotional impact of the rumor is visible. On Weibo, Twitter, and Instagram, fans are sharing deeply personal stories. A young woman in Beijing revealed she had been saving for 3 years just in case Jungkook ever performed in her country. A father in Seoul posted that he planned to surprise his teenage daughter, an avid ARMY, by flying her to China if the concert was confirmed. One elderly fan in Guangzhou said she had followed BTS since Dynamite, and wouldn't miss the chance to see Jungkook live, even if it meant waiting in line for hours. It's not just about music, it's about connection, community, and once-in-a-lifetime memories. For millions of ARMYs, a Jungkook concert isn't simply an event, it's a pilgrimage. It's a place where strangers become family, where every heartbeat syncs with the rhythm of the drums, and where every lyric feels like it was written just for you. The silence before the storm. As of now, no official statement has been released by Jungkook or his agency. But sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. The absence of any denial, the increasing frequency of mysterious sightings, and the sudden appearance of that cryptic label, JK Project 2025, all hint at something meticulously orchestrated behind closed doors. This isn't the kind of secrecy born from hesitation, it's the calculated pause before a grand reveal. Fans across the globe are restless. Social media timelines are overflowing with theories, screenshots of supposed leaked posters, and even pixelated images of Jungkook allegedly rehearsing in a massive indoor arena. Every day without confirmation feels like a day closer to an explosion of news that will dominate headlines worldwide. Imagine the morning when the official announcement drops. Jungkook, live in China, the biggest show ever. Within minutes, the internet would collapse under the weight of excitement. Hashtags would trend in dozens of languages, from Korean to Arabic, Spanish to Indonesian. Ticketing websites would crash in record time as millions scrambled to secure a seat. Fans would set alarms in the dead of night, huddled in front of glowing laptop screens, fingers trembling as they click "Buy now," praying they beat the countdown. Then comes the night of the concert. The air is electric. The stadium, an ocean of light sticks, glows like a galaxy. Giant LED screens display a countdown clock, and every second feels like an eternity. The crowd holds its breath as the lights dim to pitch black. Silence falls, broken only by the sound of thousands of pounding hearts. And then, a single spotlight. It cuts through the darkness and lands on him. Jungkook. Standing alone at center stage, head slightly bowed, the outline of his figure both familiar and yet somehow more powerful than you've ever seen. He lifts the mic. The first note escapes his lips, and the roar of the crowd becomes an unstoppable wave. In that instant, you know, you're not just watching a show. You're witnessing history being written in real time. For years to come, fans will tell the story of that night. How it felt to be part of something so massive, so unforgettable, that even time itself seemed to pause to make way for the golden Magnets moment.